Hi, it's Edward, back with another video. Please take a moment to click the thumbs up button below and consider subscribing to the channel. Please also share this video with your friends. Thank you for your support. Today I'd like to talk about why I drive a BEATER. This is a 2004 Toyota Camry with nearly 400,000 miles on it. I bought this vehicle over 10 years ago for $3,500. My family members and friends told me I was crazy because the vehicle had 185,000 miles on it at that time. It was a one owner, up-to-date maintenance, very clean, and I felt as though I made a pretty good financial decision. I have never liked the idea of owning a depreciating liability. A 2004 Toyota Camry with 185,000 miles on it has been pretty much depreciated. So I bought the car and I put full coverage on it. About 6 months after purchasing the vehicle, there was a hailstorm and the vehicle sustained minor hail damage. I called my insurance carrier, the adjuster came out, he looked at the hail damage, and he told me it was going to cost approximately $3,500 to fix all of the hail damage. He told me because I didn't have a loan on the vehicle, they could write a check to me directly, and I could decide whether or not to keep the money or to get the vehicle repaired. I decided to keep the money and not fix the minor hail damage. You really can only see the hail damage in certain lighting conditions. So essentially, I got this vehicle for free. A lot of my friends and family members thought it was crazy that I would put full coverage insurance on such an old vehicle because they said it really wasn't worth that much. Well, I proved them wrong because I ended up getting a nice check from the insurance company 6 months after buying the car. The vehicle has been relatively trouble-free. I had to replace a wheel bearing. I also had to replace the alternator at one point. Beyond that, I have just gotten the oil changed. I have replaced the brakes and the tires. I've also had to replace the battery a few times during the time that I've owned the car. I like the fact that my insurance is very inexpensive and the registration cost is also very inexpensive for an older vehicle like this. I can also park this car anywhere. I don't have to worry about scratches or door dings. The vehicle already has a lot of patina. I know the word patina is typically used when talking about antiques. Many antiques have a lot of character, but I like to refer to all of the scratches, chips, and dings on my 2004 Toyota Camry as patina. The car has really been reliable. I have never been afraid to drive this anywhere. It has always started, even in extremely cold conditions. The air conditioning has been trouble-free. I have driven this car during the summer, during very hot conditions, and never had any issues with that either. I have experienced some problems with the engine burning oil between oil changes recently. I have to put about 1 quart of oil in about every 1,000 miles, and that has become quite a nuisance. I'm certainly not going to invest money in rebuilding the engine since the car is a 2004 and it has nearly 400,000 miles on it. I think after the vehicle hits 400,000 miles and I get my picture on the wall at the Toyota dealership, I will entertain replacing this vehicle with another Toyota. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to replace this with, and I would really like your thoughts regarding that. I could purchase another 2003, 2004, 2005, or 2006 Toyota Camry. I really like this generation of Toyota Camry. I like the styling, I like the size. I really like the padding in the seats. There's a lot more padding in this generation of Camry than there is in a lot of the more modern Toyota vehicles that you would find today. And when I drive this vehicle long distances, it is very, very comfortable. I looked on cars.com and there are a lot of Toyota Camrys out there of this generation that are one owner and that have in the 100,000 mile range. And I could essentially repeat what I did 10 years ago. I could purchase another one of these in the 100,000 mile range, and I could find one that was a one owner, no accidents, and up-to-date maintenance. And I could potentially drive it for another 10 years and roll the dice and hope that it's going to be as trouble-free as this one was. Or I could consider purchasing something slightly used. I recently looked at a 2021 Toyota Avalon hybrid with less than 20,000 miles on it, one owner, and it was extremely clean, very stylish, comfortable, and they were asking $31,000 for the car. I didn't think that was really bad, given how expensive the car was brand new. It's already suffered some depreciation. That would be an upgrade from this 2004 Toyota Camry. I have considered purchasing a 2024 Toyota Prius. I like the fact that it gets close to 56 miles per gallon, and I really like the styling of the 2024 Toyota Prius. It's a lot better than the prior generations of Toyota Prius, in my opinion. I know beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but I really think Toyota hit a home run with the styling of the new generation Toyota Prius. I've also thought about purchasing a 2025 Toyota Camry hybrid. All of the new Toyota Camrys will be exclusively hybrid. And I really like the styling of the 2025 Toyota Camry from what I have seen so far. I've only seen pictures online and videos online. I'm really looking forward to seeing one on a dealership lot at some point in 2024. While it would be really nice to drive a 2024 Toyota Prius or a 2025 Toyota Camry or a slightly used Toyota Avalon hybrid, I cringe at paying higher registration cost. I cringe at paying higher insurance rates. I also cringe when I think about all of the depreciation. I really don't like having a depreciating liability. I've been so thrifty my entire life. I really like having the least amount of money invested in a vehicle as possible. I prefer to keep my money invested in assets that provide a financial return. I also like driving an understated vehicle. I don't feel like I'm targeted when I drive an understated vehicle. I don't have to worry about scratches or dings or dents impacting the value of the vehicle. It just doesn't matter. I also like being able to have expensive things in my vehicle and not worrying about someone targeting my vehicle. If I was driving a new Mercedes S-Class and I had something expensive inside the vehicle, people would be looking more closely at a nice expensive Mercedes S-Class than they would an older 2004 Toyota Camry. People probably don't think there's anything valuable in this car if I have it parked somewhere. I have no doubt I could continue driving this vehicle to 500,000 miles and keep putting oil in the engine between oil changes. I just don't know if I want to keep doing that. I think I would really like to sell this vehicle. I think I could probably get $2,000 or maybe even $3,000 for this vehicle. It might be one of the only vehicles that I've ever owned that I've made money on. There are not too many people that can say they actually drove a car for 10 years that they got for free and then made money when they sold it. Some of you probably think I'm crazy, but I think I could get $2,000 or $3,000 for this car if I took my time selling it. There's probably somebody on Craigslist that would be willing to pay $2,000 or $3,000 for a reliable car with working cruise control, working air conditioning, good tires, good brakes, and up-to-date maintenance. Call me crazy, but I really do think that it is a possibility. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below regarding what you think I should replace my 2004 Toyota Camry with moving forward. Do you think I should purchase something of the same vintage? Should I purchase a 2024 Toyota Prius, a 2025 Toyota Camry hybrid, or a slightly used Toyota Avalon hybrid? If you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.